Oh, hello there, and welcome to week 5 of the Orion Bowl. I'm going to move that my toilet bowl trophy slightly there. I just realised it's just blocking my face. But yeah, how are we at week 5 already? Big week this week. So looking forward to it. Get to go to the games again. Mr. White said that he's not coming to the games this year. He said, and I quote, "It has nothing to do with the absolute savage beating the Baltimore Ravens dished out on my beloved coach's sons last week. It had nothing to do with that." And you know what? I believe him. But let's have a look at what happened in week 4, as well as looking forward to what's gonna happen, hopefully, in week 5. So, this week's Entourage. This one was tricky in places to put together because there are a lot of decent performances, but there is only one star. There is only one Vinny Chase. This week's Vinny Chase for week 4 had to be Tyreek Hill of the Indianapolis Colts. I mean, shout out to the Colts. Good God. I mean, they just keep putting up ridiculous score after ridiculous score. I think he got 60 just between Tyreek Hill and Derrick Henry alone. So yeah, Tyreek Hill, 12 targets, 11 receptions, 186 yards and 3 touchdowns. That is the star who helped the Colts put up week 4's biggest score, 140.72. Big score, big win, big star, Tyreek Hill, Vinny Chase. Ari Gold Award goes to Cordarrelle Patterson. He did not help the Harlots to get the win because the Harlots coach benched him. The Harlots coach said, and I quote, "Cordarrelle Patterson, you are garbage. You're a garbage player. You play for a garbage team. Hit the pine." That's what he said. Well, Cordarrelle sure showed him. But the reason I've picked him is that the Harlots still went on to win. So they're happy either way. But Cordarrelle Patterson, he was receiving, he was rushing, he scored 3 touchdowns. He did it all, just like Ari Gold. He's just an all-rounder. His range was everywhere, just like Jeremy Piffin's acting range. So he gets that award, the Ari Gold Award / Jeremy Piffen Award. The Johnny Drama Award this week goes to Mr. Dawson Knox, because talk about drama. The coach of the Baltimore Ravens traded away their solid backup tight end, Mr. Hockenson, and then couldn't even play their player that they got, and then shock horror, Gronkowski is ruled out, but no worries, said Coach Burt. I'm going to pick up Mr. Dawson Knox. And Mr. Dawson Knox stepped up to the plate and he knocked it out of the park, putting up a solid 15 points, proving that he is the fucking game, pal. The Turtle Award this week goes to Mr. DJ Moore because he put up over double what he was predicted to do, getting Baby Got First Pick back to the glorious shores of Fistiana. By less than a point, I might add. God damn it, that must be... How's that taste, Namath? Bitter? Hard to get down? Yeah, no, I bet it is. Especially when you see who got the E award for the character E, who is terrible. And I have picked a player who wasn't necessarily terrible by his own fault, but come on. This week's E award has to go to Namath's kicker, Greg Joseph. Literally, if he had put up 2 points rather than 1 point, you'd have got the win, Namath. You'd have got the win. And for that reason, that makes him terrible. Just like the character E in Entourage. Like I said, not all his fault, because he only got one opportunity to kick it for 1 extra point, and he didn't get the opportunities, but that doesn't change the facts. The fact is, you played a kicker, he got 1 point, that is terrible. So, let's not dwell on week 4 for the people that lost. Let's revel in it a little bit longer. You week 4 winners. I don't get to say that, fellow week 4 winners, very often. So, yeah. It's time to kick it off with Coach's Questions with Coach Burt. It's always a lot easier, gotta say, to field questions coming off a win. Let's see what we've got in the old inbox here. How could you trade for a player that wouldn't play the week you needed them? Are you ignorant or just stupid? even after a win. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to address that. I wasn't aware that the trade wouldn't clear until after the Jaguars played on the Thursday night, which seems, I think that seems unfair. I think that's more of a glitch with the system than with my decision making. But hey, look, end of the day, yes, I was both ignorant and stupid, to answer your question, quite frankly, because one, I was ignorant to the fact that he wouldn't play, and two, I was stupid to let go of my reserve tight end, but it all worked out in the end because Mr. Knox really stepped up and he put up quite a few more points than Hockenson, I might add. So, you know, who's stupid now, huh? Yeah, stupid like a fox. So, one more question. Why are you celebrating getting back to a neutral record? Are your expectations really that low? I mean, yes! Have you seen my team? God damn it! Our track record, look, if we end up with a neutral record this season, I'll quite frankly take that. If that means my expectations are too low, then yeah, I guess they are. But anyway, that's all the time I've got for coaches' questions this week. Let's move on to what's going to happen in week number 5. Right. Let's have a look at what's been going on. So, obviously, myself, the Burt Ravens and the Colts, we both played player each. Both played a wide receiver. So really that is first blood to the Baltimore Ravens because obviously DK Metcalf put up 21.80, a very good 98 yards, 2 receiving touchdowns. Very good game for Metcalf there. You know what? Roy Woods had a really good game himself. Didn't put up any touchdowns, but 150 receiving yards is good enough for 15 points, which keeps this game very close. And I don't think it's going to be close for very long because honestly, how do the Colts not run away with it? It's like, I mean, he's even been so arrogant as to play his early game player, his wide receiver, as a flex, all right? You leave your flex until the end so that you can swap people out. But the man has no injuries and he's also got Tyreek Hill and Derrick Henry. So quite frankly, he could probably go without playing a flex at all and still beat me, quite frankly. I mean, I'm happy enough with my lineup, honestly. Like, I've got a lot of good players on there. You know, you've got, Deebo Samuel, he's really been stepping up. It's more the targets that he gets that I enjoy. Singletary splitting the backfield like exactly evenly with Moss. And he actually outgained him last week. He just didn't get any red zone opportunities, which is worrying, but hopefully they can mitigate that this week. So I'm keeping him in because both of those running backs in Buffalo are getting double-digit touches every single week. So you know what? He's staying in. Because even if he's splitting 50-50, he's still getting the production. Pat Mahomes is looking really good. Metcalf has already done a very good job there. So, you know what? I would love to say that I have a chance still, but the Colts have Derrick Henry and Tyreek Hill. Obviously, the Colts are going to win. Obviously, the Colts are going to win. That's a no-brainer. Not a difficult one to predict that. Then we have the San Diego Harlots taking on the reigning champions who have slipped to 1-3, the coach's sons. Can they steer the ship? Well, I mean, it's a bold move, really. They've decided not to play a defense so far. I'm sure they're going to put in the Raiders defense, who they picked up off the waiver wire. So, you know what? That's all going to be fine. What does it look like that the Harlots have less players? Have the Harlots got less players? Are they just keeping a space on their damn roster? Is that how confident they are? Good Lord. Cordarrelle Patterson, no surprise, he's going in this week, huh? Plus, he'll get to watch him live, plus it's against the Jets. So, as I said, we're going to be at the Jets-Falcons game tomorrow, which is why I'm doing this right now, when I could be taking a nap, you know? Cordarrelle Patterson, you've got to put him in. Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Hockenson, didn't do much last week. He's the guy that I traded away. Let's have a look. Who are the coach's sons? You've got Jackson, Williams. It's a good shout. So, I mean, to be fair, Williams, if Williams is in, I think Montgomery's out, isn't he? Montgomery's expected to miss 4 to 5 weeks. So Montgomery, that's a really good shout. Playing Williams in that heavy running offense of the Bears. Travis Kelce, he's going to put up some numbers. I've got to be honest. If he doesn't play a defense, I'm going to lean towards the Harlots. The Harlots hate it when I pick them. I'm sorry, Harlots, but I do think you're going to win this one. Like Josh Allen playing against Kansas City. Kansas City are really good offensively, but they put up a lot of points. They let up a lot of points, rather. So Josh Allen should put up some numbers. Yeah, I'm going to take the Harlots. I'm sorry, Harlots, to curse you with my pick. But yeah, I just feel like you're the slightly better squad in that one. Baby got first pick, taking on the Dennis Trey Gorillas. So had a couple of players going in this one. Tyler Lockett had a very disappointing week, actually, because a lot of the touchdowns went to Metcalf, which I was ecstatic with. Thank you very much. So yeah, a little bit of a stutter start there from Baby got first pick. Darrell Henderson, he went for a 15.9. That's a pretty solid score. The Rams D also a solid enough 7 points. So at the moment it's 22 to 5.7. And yeah, so gotta say it's first blood to the Gorillas. And Herbert's in form lately. You've got Kamara, who's always on form, and then you've got Ezekiel Elliott as well. That's yeah, wow. Okay, Justin Tucker has when you've got a kicker who's putting up kind of double-digit points every single week. That's not bad either. But you've got Tom Brady, Saquon Barkley, and Nick Chubb. Baby got first pick. Good Lord. You know what? Aaron Jones. Wow. Yeah, a couple of solid looking lineups there, fellas. Just because he's got a slight edge so far in the points and his defense hasn't let him down, then I am going to lean towards the Dennis Trey Gorillas. The Dennis Trey Gorillas just might pinch that one. And then we have got, last but by no means least, the team with no name is taking on the Legion of Hope. The Legion of Hope have already played Cooper Kupp, who did okay actually, 9.20. That's not bad at all. You know, it's not spectacular, but it's not bad. You know, I mean, that's definitely, I would take that score. But then again, my expectations are pretty low for my team. So whether an actual competitive coach like the Legion of Hope will take that score is another matter. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, so team with no name has picked up Leonard Fournette. Going with Big Len, are you? Okay. I feel like he splits the carries way too much. He plays really well, but it doesn't really transfer into fantasy points, and I decided to actually cut the cord to get rid. CD Lamb, Godwin, both very good, but the problem is with having any Tampa Bay player is that they dish the ball around so much. Waller, excellent. Gibson, he's questionable, but he'll play. Who are we kidding? And Russell Wilson, wow, he only put up 9 points. That's crazy. Wow, you've got a lot of inactives on your bench. Good Lord. Yeah, I mean, looking at it, you've Dalvin Cook, Aaron Rodgers, Thielen as well. I'm going to lean towards the Legion. I think the Legion pinched that. Whenever loads of people are on 2-2 right now, it's really quite interesting. But yeah, anyway, so that is all the picks, and I am going to enjoy the hell out of going to a live game tomorrow. And yeah, the guys that are coming with, I will see you tomorrow, and hopefully, the rest of you, if you want to get to the next game, just try and get to a live game. Honestly, it's fantastic. Yeah, okay, we'd all rather be at Wembley. I get it, but that's not where the game's being played. We have to go to the Tottenham Stadium. Great beer on tap, though. The atmosphere is just not as good. At least it wasn't last time. Hey, who knows? It's the Jets, baby. So I get to watch the Jets. Hopefully, I mean, the Falcons are almost as trash as the Jets. Probably not quite. So, yeah, we'll see. Either way, best of luck to everybody, and I will see you all next week.